Here's the truth. You pretend to like the Fire Serpent. If it was removed from the game 2 weeks ago, would you have noticed? No. C tier. Your knife and your gloves, those are for you. But your AK is seen by everyone. It's a reflection of yourself. You could drop it, you could pick it up. It speaks for you when you're dead. My last AK list was early on in my YouTube career. Quite frankly, it sucked, so I'm redoing it now. Ranking, tier list, and comparison if one comes to mind. We will start first with the AK Asiimov. In a long and storied skin such as the Asiimov, the AK is the worst by far. It's like seeing Michael Jordan in a Washington Wizards jersey. Doesn't fucking work. It's not doing anything new. If you were colorblind, you wouldn't even know if you were holding a Vulcan or an Asiimov. Not needed in the game whatsoever. The Asiimov could have rode into the sunset, but now it has a permanent stain on his record. This is like Walking Dead season 14, or whatever season they're on right now. F tier. AK Fuel Injector. This might be the platonic form of an AK-47 skin. Underused colorway. Looks like a car. A good car too, not a Beamer. A Volvo. Swedish fucking steel. And the more battle scarred it gets, the better it looks. Sort of like a vintage ride. This skin should invigorate the soul. It's like a triple shot of espresso. That's why they call it the Fuel Injector, baby. S tier. We have the AK-47 Uncharted. Not really sure what this was supposed to be, but the description says it's tribal. So if you have multiple HR complaints from coworkers, or just a few sexual harassment charges built up, this might be the skin for you. If you are with an AK-47 Uncharted user and your drink looks a little bit fizzy, I would ask the bartender to make you a new one. F tier. Next we have the AK-47 Be the Monster. The back of the gun shouts out the Bronx, so love that. That's giving it a bonus point for sure. It's got gold accents underneath, which looks really, really good in-game. The actual monsters on the side of the gun are really fucking gross looking. I hate them. I cover them up with stickers, but I do like the little black tiny ball guys. Those are cool looking, and the arrows, those are dope. Another gun that gives off the vibe of like being in a European train station, but this one's getting an A. Next up, AK Leet Museo. This is a gun with a literal Picasso art piece on it. In Counter-Strike, the gun is the canvas, and the artist understood that completely and plastered with flying colors. Not only does it look good from the side, it also looks good from the front first person, because while you cannot see the actual art piece itself, the colors match really well together. If I had to guess, the artist was creating this in a Panthera. It's got a very, very high Panthera vibe. S tier. Wild Lotus. If a hot English professor was a skin, it would be the AK-47 Wild Lotus. This one is just straight up art. You could transfer it to a canvas and it would sell for more than it does in game, which is fucking a lot. If this came out when the Dragon Lore came out, it would have been the more popular skin. Guaranteed. Instead, Valve released it with the paracord knife. So, didn't really give it that much of a chance to shine. If this gun was a song, it'd be a hymn. If this gun was a book, it'd be a Bible. S tier. The AK-47 Nightwish. Now there is a reason this gun was $3 before Valve made it not $3. It looks like a light bright project, and then there's a dead animal in the middle of it for no reason whatsoever. Unless you are buying 5 of them to get rid of them forever, there's no reason to own one of these at the current price. F tier. Food comparison, crayons. Next up, the Aquamarine Revenge. This skin depicts 3 aquatic mammals mid-dive into the water, and it's captured mid-action as if it was taken by a skillful photographer. Real nice, tasteful art piece. Wears terribly, but it is in the falchion case, so it's pretty cheap actually. Food comparison, it would be fish. Maybe a fish fillet from McDonald's, but in a good way. S tier. Let's get a few out of the way here. Safari Mesh, Predator, Jungle Spray. The Safari Mesh is so bad that it has bonus brownie points, so we'll give that a D. The Predator and Jungle Spray just have no notes though. Like, they're just the worst skins in the game. And they're so bad that, you know, players didn't even buy them as a joke, which at least the Safari Mesh could afford. F and F. Similarly, Vera Camo Gray and Olive Polycam. FF. Bottom of the barrel shit, all 4 of those. Gas station sushi. AK-47 Safety Net. This is a fun one. It's just like a mesh orange bag that you see on a construction site, and they threw it on a gun. And the orange looks good with certain colors, you know? Maybe blue, but they just made it white. Orange and white. Truly an abomination. Mind you, this is from the 2018 Inferno collection. We were just talking about this a few days ago. You know what the SG looks like in that collection? It looks fucking awesome. Why the fuck does the AK look like this? Shame on Valve. F. The AK-47 Ice Cold. Don't know why there's a wordplay pun in there. There's nothing cold about this. While the AK Oligarch, you could say like, oh, it looks like a Valorant skin. At least it looks good. This one looks like a Valorant skin that's like $4. You know, the ones that you get like in the shop every day. And it's just a fade. It's just they took the CSGO fade and then changed the colors to be worse. And now you have the AK Ice Cold. They knew it looked too bare, so they took a PNG of 7 or so bullets and just threw it on the mag. Doesn't even look 3D. Didn't even try. Just a poor, horrible attempt at trying to make a skin here. I hate this fucking skin. F. Next, we're going to rip a set. Red laminate, blue laminate, green laminate, black laminate. There is a pecking order. There are some better than the others. I think the red laminate's the best one here. Black laminate second, blue laminate third, and green laminate fourth. The green laminate is kind of hideous. Would have been better if it was a dark green, but it's like a bright lime green for some reason. With that being said, though, they're all horrible. They're all going to go in the D tier. Then you have the Midnight Laminate, which is a new sort of different one because they used the fill tool on the middle part of the gun, purple. It's just sort of like a viral TikTok recipe. It's all hype, no substance, just a shitty laminate gun. Also, purple is a dumb color. Be pink, be black, or be nothing. F tier. Next up, we have the AK-47 Headshot. Now, initially, I didn't like this gun too much. However, once you use it in game and you look at the little background of it, I think it is really dope. It says Headshot Gun, and it's all in graffiti. So it kind of makes you feel like you're in like a Lithuanian train station. Oddly comforting. This is the doner kebab of AK skins. Next, we have the Neon Rider. The Neon Revolution cries itself to sleep and looks itself in the mirror in disgust when thinking about the Neon Rider. Has a cool fucking motorcycle helmet on the fucking side of the gun. It also has a grip tape where you hold it like this, and on the stock right here. The only thing I wish it would have been a different colorway instead of like blue and yellow, or whatever colors it is, Miami Vice colors. Probably be like Monster Truck or Nachos would be my comparison for this one. B tier. There is too much going on with the AK-47 Empress, and I think the other skins that the creator made are much, much better. The colors are too loud. They kind of interfere with each other. They don't contrast like the M4 Emperor. But if there was a hot hippie girl with like tapestries all over her wall, this is the AK she would use. So that gives it a bonus point. C tier. Now the AK Bloodsport is like a JDM car. Just take away that fucking cat face and you're good. But JDM drivers are too busy fixing up their shitty blue Subaru, so they don't have any AK skins. So this skin is primarily used by 15-year-old fat anime watchers, which is going to have to bring down the score. Food comparison, boba, B tier. The AK-47 Today's video has been sponsored by the lovely ladies and gentlemen over at skinsmonkey.com. Skinsmonkey is the industry standard trading forum and marketplace for anything and all things Counter-Strike. 24/7 support and an instant trading system so fast, those Bulgarian overpay goblins are sure to go out of business. Now, if that's not enough incentive, throw my code Mike in on the website for $5 off on your first trade. But if you trade up to $100 on the website, they'll double your bonus from 5 to 10. Now, if you don't have any skins, and I just gave you some free game on investment advice, you could deposit money and use the website as a marketplace as well. In that case, my code Mike will net you a 5% deposit bonus, bringing it from 30 to 35%. So go get swagged out, courtesy of skinsmonkey.com. Crossfade. It's a newer gun. It's from the graphic design collection. And what I really like and find endearing about the graphic design collection is that it looks like the person who made the skins in the graphic design collection has never heard of the two words graphic design in their life. It's too loud to like be a canvas and just put stickers on it, but it's also too quiet to be a good looking skin. It sits right in the middle, just a horrible, horrible skin. It's like $4 still, and I've never seen a human being use it, ever. Rightfully so. You don't deserve a job, whoever created that collection. We have the Orbit MK01 AK-47. I hate this skin a lot. It's like a stupid space gun. It looks like a room in Among Us. It has been forgotten, and for good reason. As all the other space skins go in this game, F tier, AK Oligarch. The newest AK added to the game. It does look like that Valorant gun, and considering Valorant stole Counter-Strike, we could take an AK skin. But, you know, as CS does, we did it better. Sleeker, a little bit cleaner. The back looks like a puffer jacket, which is fucking sick as hell. Mafia boss ass skin. And when you shoot it, doesn't shoot out laser beams or turn the opponent into a cat when you kill it. Honestly, looks good in game too, to be honest. But it needs to be like Fact Noob Minware. We'll go B tier. Next is the AK Legion of Anubis. Probably the most underrated AK skin in the game. Depicts Egyptian gods doing whatever the hell it is they do on a daily basis on the gun. Looks fucking crazy. The M4 Eye of Horus I think does it a little bit better. It's a little bit more clean and slick. But that's the aristocrat CT side. We're on the brutal, war-torn T side. So the Legion of Anubis is fine here. A tier. AK-47 Nouveau Rouge. What's the best? It's the best AK in the game. That's what I hear when the AK Nouveau Rouge is pulled out. Music to my ears. S tier. AK-47 Gold Arabesque. This is loud, obnoxious money. Made out of gold, but it's fool's gold. That shit is tacky as fuck. Even the knotwork on the handle and stock look like shit, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure Arabs invented math. So do better there. D tier. AK-47 Vulcan. This is a lot like the off Asiimov in my eyes. I feel like it's a very iconic skin. However, the allure has been lost to time here, folks. It's just not doing what it has done in the past. He's retired. He's not as visually stunning as his peers anymore. His beauty has been lost to time. And that's fine, because he's done what he had to do in Counter-Strike. He's made his mark. B tier. And the AK-47 Xray. Now, I've really tried to like this skin, but I just can't fucking do it. It's hideous. It's like red and sepia colored, which is not how an Xray looks. It looks like you're in a Breaking Bad Mexico scene. Also, extremely low res, which is crazy because the gun came out like 3 years ago. It's just a stupid gun all around. D tier. The AK-47 Case Hardened. Now, iconic for a different reason. Just kind of showed Valve's genius and prowess when it came to making skins in the first place. The pattern-based shit really shook things up. However, I do think it looked better in CSGO. It was kind of blurry and muted. It kind of made all the colors move together in like, one pattern. In CS2, with like better graphic quality, it looks kind of gross. Kind of like the stained knife skin. It looks like a bunch of bacteria is all over the gun. But you cannot deny how influential it was and how good it looked in CSGO. In CS2, you basically needed to be a $700,000 gun for it to look good. So if you're not in that budget range, we'll go C tier. Buy literally anything else. Front side Misty. This gun's sick as fuck. It's the snowboard gun. I showed in my video, you throw a Red Bull OG sticker on there. It looks like you're sponsored by Red Bull. If your teammates are freaking out, they're like, why is this idiot bee hopping around? Show them the gun. They're like, alright, he's sponsored by Red Bull. Steez as fuck. I named mine SSX Tricky. Best game of all time behind Counter-Strike. I purchased this skin with my mom's credit card when it first came out. I don't regret it. I would do it again. S tier. Slightly worse, but also Steez as fuck skin, Point Disarray. This is another snowboard skin. Although maybe I would say it's a skateboarding skin instead. I just like the colorway of the frontside Misty more, but if pink's your vibe, dude, Point Disarray. Definitely also oozes swag. S tier. AK Cartel. Now this one's got a soft spot in my heart because it was the first case that came out when I first started playing. I do like the etching on it. However, I think it would benefit if like the wood had some designs on it. Maybe just some like hand painted roses. That would look really fucking good. Matches the whole Mexican vibe we got going on anyway. It's like $5 marg and tacos, bro. You can't go wrong. Cinco de Mayo. AK Cartel, B tier. Searing Rage. This is the troubled kid who drew all over your gun with a pencil. I hate this fucking skin so much. It's the dumbest skin ever. The kid who drew on it didn't even draw anything good. It looks like he just has a bunch of unresolved trauma. Maybe expressing himself all over the gun, he should pull the trigger and express himself all over the wall instead. F tier. AK Phantom Disruptor. It looks like someone tried to take the Nightwish and like make it fucking tolerable, which is a noble pursuit. However, it is an impossible pursuit. It still sucks, but not Nightwish, so D tier. The AK Jet Set. This is like a bulletin board with a bunch of stickers on it built in. You could add more stickers. I feel like this is for moms. I don't know if we have a really big mom demographic in the game, which is why it's not too popular. However, I can see this being paired with a nice Chardonnay or a white wine spritzer. Inoffensive OG. I'll go A tier here. Next with the AK-47 Outsiders. This is another shitty drawing on a gun. However, this kid looks a little bit more mentally sound. I wouldn't worry about him if I left him alone with sharp objects. But again, it's a shitty drawing, so C tier. When that kid grows up, he creates the AK-47 Wasteland Rebel. You might think you look cool with this one, but you don't. You're a fucking easy frag, bro. It's got OG points, so C tier. AK-47 Jaguar. Another OG skin. Probably has the best sticker craft in the game, the Pink Panther with the iBuy Power Hollow. It's also for the thinkers. It's got a crosshair on the Jaguar's eye, which is sort of like you're the person hunting the Jaguar while also using the gun. So it's got layers. It's very artistic. However, if you don't like stat track guns, there is a better alternative. the Panthera Onca. Panthera Onca just does it better. It's a fucking masterfully done sequel. It's like the purple bag of Doritos. It just adds a little bit more. It has some etchings on the wood. The Jaguar doesn't have that. And the Panther in the Panthera Onca is bright. It's colored in. Fucking panther colored. Goes well with the fucking porn star gloves too. So Panthera Onca S, Jaguar A. AK-47 Hydroponic. It's an insta classic. It's fucking OG collection. Just stop putting the fucking weed stickers on it. Hydroponic doesn't necessarily mean weed. Put a fucking different sticker on it. I feel like it's the older brother to the Aquamarine Revenge. They just got a similar fucking thing going on, you know? It's overpriced now, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's an S-tier gun. This is Michelin star omakase sushi. Next up we have the Rat Rod. The Rat Rod looks like the fuel injector if it was neglected and not appreciated for its vintage status. It also looks like that Overwatch map. Has a number 71 on it, which is cool as fuck. I like that number. And a couple playing cards for some reason, but I'm not complaining. A tier. So we have the First Class and Baroque Purple. These both kind of give me an old money type of vibe. Right, you just get finished done rowing crew. You come home, play CS. This is the gun that you're probably using. If those boys played CS, I wouldn't be surprised if these were in the Epstein files for, you know, skin purchase history. But they're cool, so A tier. Emerald Pinstripe. Now this is an objectively ugly skin. However, I feel like it was just in everyone's inventory when you got the game. So it was always there for you when, you know, you were down bad. Just finished throwing all your money on CSGO roulette. It's not any sane person's first choice, but it was always there for you, and you got to give it some credit where credit is due. B tier. AK Steel Delta. I feel like this is just a better version of the Slate, which is D tier, by the way. It's just a Slate with some Damascus steel on it, which is an underrated knife pattern. But, you know, it's still just a gun with fucking Damascus steel on it, so C. Same thing with the Wintergreen. It's just a cool version of the Midnight Laminate, I feel like, just dyed green. The wood looks good too. It looks like it was varnished, taken care of in production, so can't complain there. However, it is just a gun that's green, so C. Two more canvas guns, the Redline and the Elite build. They both look decent with the stickers, but they do matter entirely on the stickers. The Redline is a little bit shittier, I feel like, even though it's more like, you know, iconic. I never liked that skin. The Elite build, though, I feel like it looks better with like yellow and orange stickers, which I think look better in the game anyway. So Elite build C, Redline D. And that'll do it, folks. That's your tier list. I'm going to give you the top 5 and bottom 3. Number 1, Nouveau Rouge. Number 2, Fuel Injector. Number 3, Wild Lotus. Number 4, Frontside Misty. Number 5, Panthera Onca. For the worst 3, the worst AK in the game is going to the Searing Rage. Number 2 is going to the Safety Net. Number 3, Orbit MK01. There you have it, folks. That's the tier list. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I feel like I was pretty objective here. I gave everything its fair shake. If you created the Searing Rage, you do a good job at mimicking a 13-year-old troubled child, but maybe put that energy into a good-looking skin. I'll do a live stream again tonight. That shit was fun. We had like 100 viewers again. That's it. Later. Next up, the AK-47 Neon Revolution. Now, if you look at this gun, if you really look at it, it looks like a workshop submission that gets 4 likes and then disappears into the void forever, never to be seen again. Now, that's what should have happened, but Valve just happened to choose it for some reason. On top of that, they made it a red rarity. Truly a mind-boggling decision. This gun is hideous. And if I was Mr. Gabe Newell, I would have no problem mass laying off the entire Counter-Strike team for a blunder of this proportion. I imagine if you use this skin, you think you're like the Joker, where you're just a fat 14-year-old. F tier.